Hey everyone, this is Birth Reorgan here, and this is my review for The Fabelmans, the new film directed by Steven Spielberg that had its world premiere at TIFF 2022 and also was the People's Choice Award winner at the Toronto International Film Festival. Now, the film stars Gabriel LaBelle, Paul Dano, Michelle Williams, and Seth Rogen in the lead roles, and it's a very lovely film. It was my favorite of the whole festival and all the films that I watched during the festival, and I give it a 10 out of 10. And the reason why is because I'm a huge Steven Spielberg fan. And I grew up watching all of his movies since I was a kid. Now, I didn't really love a lot of his recent stuff, but this movie really takes you back to that kind of like childlike wonder that you had when you watch all of his earlier films. And it is a nice quote-unquote biopic, because I wouldn't say it's a straightforward biopic, because obviously names of people have been changed. And obviously, instead of being a straightforward like Spielberg childhood film, it's about a fictional family by the name of the Fabelmans. Now, this movie is a love letter to family, to love, and to cinema itself. And it is such a wonderful watch. Now, I don't want to give a lot away about this movie. And even if you read about Spielberg about his life and his life before films, which I have done since I was a kid. Like, I used to read autobiographies about the guy because I was such a huge fan. There are some stories in this movie where you get to see those stories that you read about on the big screen. That was really cool to see. And it's not a spoiler, but I will say that the ending of this movie has a great in-camera joke. That's one of the funniest in-camera jokes that I've seen in years. And it really encompasses the whole feeling and vibe of this movie, because you can tell that Spielberg is putting a lot of emotion into this movie after a long time. This is obviously about, or kind of inspired by his childhood, and you can tell he's having so much fun in this movie. He's having so much fun directing the scenes and giving life to this movie. There are some emotional moments, but yeah, it just felt lovely. And it was just a very nice, emotional film that had some happy moments, some emotional moments. And it was just a lovely, lovely watch. I loved it with all my heart. And it was my favorite of the whole festival. And I was really glad to see it during the festival too. And when it does come out during the Christmas season, I please watch this movie, because it is really worth the time. It is a 2.5-hour movie, but it flies by. And if you're a huge fan of Spielberg, like myself, you will love this movie with all your heart as well. So yeah, again, I give it a 10 out of 10. It was my favorite of TIFF 2022. And when you do watch this movie, let me know in the comments below what you thought of it.